supremacy, that outright attacking the Capitol Hill, that was a no-go for many of them, right? That is just too much. Like, all the other shit he did, nah, that was fine. That was still good. But this shit, that's way too much. What happened? They pushed against it because he's dead weight now. Now you're pushing against the integrity of an election. There's no proof, right? These things, if you were to be an individual who would push against this, I mean, at that point, democracy's down the shitter. There's nothing left. So I think people need to be aware of, like, that's kind of why they're doing the waffle shit. Will I acknowledge that they made one good effort attempt, that this was a good move to not play into that? Yeah, but you're not absolved, right? This is not like if you were a Christian or Catholic and you were a sinner and you have to show contrition, so, you know, you engage in these actions that are proving that you're actually engaging in actions that are different. No, you guys laid the entire groundwork out. You've been doing it for years. Now, 20 days before he leaves, this worst case scenario, you want to say, oh, you're against it, blah, blah. Some niggas talking about he should resign. What were your views on many of the stimulus packages before? Were you on the side of the left-leaning people? It's really weird, you know? There's a lack of consistency, but I don't want to keep going on with the video, but the idea is the reality still set in that when Donald Trump kept doing dumb shit, when he continuously engaged in anti-intellectualism, when he made the country worse, once you stop being a benefit for the people who are going to be there longer than you, the system, many people who are career politicians, they're going to push against you. And this is what you're seeing. You even saw early in the Trump campaign where niggas stopped fucking with him, and they were resigning when they were going to get promoted, because that's usually what you do that if you're a career politician, right? You don't want to be a part of someone's campaign, you leave off, you jump off out of the political scene for a bit, you go back home to mommy and daddy, they do whatever the fuck they're going to do. Once the next president comes in, you come back in. That's usually, that makes total sense. And we can see, I'm not going to say any names because some of these people I may know, but in terms of like the revolving door of politics and being aware that, you know, with your career, you want to make sure that certain initiatives you're a part of from the political landscape, they don't come to bite you in the ass in the future. It makes total sense that many people did leave, right? Left altogether. They don't want to be close to the campaign. That makes complete sense that was, you know, this was in the works already. Like, and I was saying this a long time ago, but, you know, I hate to be the person I told you so, but, you know, that's it. What I'm going to end off is, I guess one of the things where, people need to be aware that it doesn't matter what people do, you're not gonna be able to do more than the state can do, and when they've had enough of your shit, they're gonna stop it. Don't go to a counter protest for these Trump supporters. Don't play into their shit, the inauguration. Don't do any of that. They will shoot themselves in the foot. They won't end. They won't make it worse. Yesterday I had a video. Yesterday I made a couple posts about the woman who ended up dying, and I felt bad because I was like, fuck it, we don't give a fuck about terrorists, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Like, I was saying all this crazy shit on social media, and I ended up apologizing, and I erased some of the content that I had, some of the posts that I made, because I thought it was kind of fucked up that she was like an innocent civilian, even though it didn't make sense, right? It never made sense to me, like, to start out with. It never made sense to me when I saw it in terms of believing that, oh shit, this is an innocent bystander. It didn't even make sense to me, but I did it when I shouldn't have. And I just conceptually, her being still out there when it's happening, she couldn't have been a civilian, right? Come to find out, I check, she was the one who she was the one who did it, dude. She was one of the people who were like barraging the building, right? She was like harassing the building. She was running into the building. This woman was actually not a and there were more news reports that came out. One was like civilian killed, one was like veteran killed. Nah, that bitch was a rioter and a terrorist. I do not now, based off me knowing who she is, knowing what happened, I do not regret. I wish I could rescind the shit that I typed out because I meant it. We don't negotiate with people doing that shit. It's not even acceptable to break the law for what you're breaking the law for. In terms of it being, you know, I know people were saying around BLM, hey, this is the voice of the unheard, blah, blah, blah. I don't even care about this voice of the unheard. The reason is bullshit. The reason is complete bullshit. And it's because you want to uphold white supremacy. You don't want migrants in there. You don't, fuck that. So fuck that bitch. You're a 17-year veteran for the military, and you engage in shit like this? Nah, bitch, you deserve to die. You should have known. You should have known what happens. So to her family, I don't give a fuck. If it was the same people rioting and looting shit, then they get shot, nigga, you need to be aware of the consequences if you were doing that for BLM, you know. And I don't have remorse, so I want to officially state that I do not retract any of my shit, even though I deleted it yesterday, regarding that woman dying, understanding that she's a Trump supporter and she's a 17-year veteran, and she like did 2 tours in Iraq. like this, that there's no way I'm gonna apologize for that shit. People need to start pushing again. Well, you know what? You don't. You see my, you know, check my other videos on, you know, voting, not saying shit, congratulations, all that shit. Check out my other content. But that was the whole idea about this protest. About this was the protest. The main thing. Oh, riots. Let me change that. Not protest, riots, because they're thugs. That's why. Let's be very clear with that description. You know, be careful. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Don't do what they do. Don't do it. Let them do it, because again, the state is always stronger than you. You can never defeat the state. That's why they are the state. This is you live in their world. They don't live in yours. You can try to modify what they do, but not that way. And nobody with sound mind is gonna agree with what you're doing, the way that you're doing it, because what you're doing as a Republican to do that is fucking bullshit. You're fucking engaging in conspiracy theories, QAnon shit for anti-intellectualism. We don't bow down to that. So you guys lost if you're a Republican and you're a loser, and you know, it'll continue. Be safe. Only one more day for them to hypothetically do this, which is the 20th. Don't play into it. Let them niggas do what they want to do, because again, they will be deaded out. They'll be cleared out. That's it. Love you all. Bye.